26 Tango Mike 570 up on the Clee Hills in Shropshire, over.
Yeah, no problem, Bob. 7, 8 and 9, mate. No problem at all. Beautiful audio, spot on frequency, and a nice signal, Bob. So, yeah, nice to hear you this morning. Just put the old Omni up there, the old Black Pirate. Bit of a breeze up here, mate. I think you got the same. We've got the wire beam with me there, just sitting in the grass, ready to go. But we thought we'd try the Omni with the ground planes at the moment, mate. So, yeah, no problem, mate. Good morning. Hope you had a nice trip up. Nice sunny day here at the moment. Few clouds racing across the sky, but a nice morning up here on the Quantox, 357 metres above the sea there. QSL?
QSL, Tony. No problem, mate. I did look at your signal then, but I will give you the signal report on the...
about an 8 it was, Jez.
Yeah, my mate says about an 8. Yeah, the personal this way is Jez. It's Jez, mate, 570, and I'm with Dave, 446. Yeah, we've spoken several times, mate, when we've been out. Yeah, no problem, mate. It is a bit windy up here at the moment when we were setting the antenna up. We're just using the vertical again, the Amtron 99. It's about 20 foot, but we are in a slightly different location to what we usually park. We've come up the hill a bit further up towards the actual
summit.
Up to the summit, a bit closer to the summit. We're not too far away from the actual radar tower now and the golf balls and that. Roger, Tony?
Yeah, okay, Joe, sorry about that. And good morning, Dave there. Yeah, no problem, mate. You sound a lot like Bob there. I didn't expect Bob's voice from the old Clee Hills there. But, yeah, no problem, Joe. Nice to hear you on there. You're certainly kicking out, mate. You know, I get 7 and 8 from Bristol, about 30, 40 miles away, but I think you're 7 and 8 from all the way up there, mate, so no problem at all. I usually get a good signal from that part of the world, but
7
when you're
7 8
that's no problem at all. Well, yeah, it is a bit blowy, mate. We'll see what happens during the day. It's supposed to be the best day of the weekend.
Have you got that AGC on before?
We've got sunshine on the van. As long as we've got sunshine, because we've got a lot of glass, we've got heat, if you know what I mean. It's nice and warm in the van here. The fridge is nice and cold. I've got a fridge going here at the moment. And the coffee will be nice and sweet in a moment when I stick the kettle on, mate. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Not a lot on the cluster this morning, but I did post the activities both of the TM group and also the SB group, and sort of there's a little bit of an AM revival at midday and 5 PM. I don't know if you've probably seen that, Jez, anyway. So we got the old Superstar 3900 raring to go here. It's not very often it gets an outing, but we'll stick it on the DV27 for a go about midday and give a call out on AM. So it should be quite interesting. Apart from that, mate, as I say, just switched on, just put the aerial up, put the full sort of ground plane kit on, the old Black Pirate, which is only the same as an Amtron 99 really. I don't know, bits of it are slightly different, a few drain holes here and there, and a few sort of ground plane kit that you get with it, but very, very similar antenna there, Jez. So, yeah, it's working fine, mate. I don't know if you've got any antennas to change up there, but as you say, you're a constant 8 at the moment. No problem at all there, Roger.
Yeah, cheers for that, Tony. Yeah, we've got another antenna log, but it is for HF. We've got the buddy pole with us. We've also got a Yaesu FT817, which we're going to try a little later on. We just got this radio, which we'll try on the AM bands. Yeah, nice one on the old Superstar 3900. Give it a bit of an airing, shall we say? Yeah, just using 50 watts at the moment, and your signal coming back was a 7.8 Super Radio 5, no problem. So you're certainly making the trip, mate. And there should be some good contacts around a bit later there, Tony, Alan.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's a bit of ground wave, and there's a few stations in Scotland on, and a few SBs, a few TMs, and a few this, that, and the other. So we had to give it a go, mate. Absolutely, well, a weird situation last week, mate. We were up here in the rain, yes, and The weirdest thing I've ever heard on, just listening, scrolling through the bands, I came to 535 and I was listening to China on AM. Well, it was an English-Chinese broadcast, if you know what I mean. It's Radio China in English. God knows where it's coming from. I'm guessing Africa or something like that because I heard the Congo a little later, but nothing on all day. And then 5 o'clock it went bananas, mate. There was just nothing but wall-to-wall South America. South Africa and all sorts of weird stuff. So we managed to get into to Argentina barely. So yeah, we managed that, like, but yeah, practically dead all day. So and then just sort of weird stuff all week on the cluster there. Lots of strange stations and strange countries and places I've never heard of, and I've had to look up on the map. But I don't know, kiss of death, probably Easter Sunday or TN Sunday or whatever you want to ever call it. Hopefully we'll get a bit of ground even a bit of DX later there, Roger.
Yeah, QSL Tony, great stuff, mate. Well, while we've changed our location today, because I think there's 3 or 4 stations on about coming up the hill, we have got there's another 2 chaps. I bet I'm nearly here now. Look, you know, they're going to set up as well, and then bringing a barbecue up and what have you. And there's another chap turning up at about between 11 and 12. And there was another chap from Kidderminster supposed that he was going to come up, like, you know, a little later on. So I thought, well, we'll get up over the top, mate, and set the 4x4 up the hill, like, and see if we can park out the way a bit. So we don't do too much interfering with one another, Tony, have we?
Yeah, QSL, yeah. Is that you on the picture on the TM site? I think I'm underneath you on the next post there. Is that the 4-wheel drive, mate?
Yeah, the silver Frontera.
Yeah, nice, mate. Yeah, that's all right. That should get up there then, anyway. I did a bit off-roading in one of them in France once when they first came out, which is a bit scary. The bloke who was with me decided to go through a sort of a pond-like and sort of he'd only done it for like 3 weeks, and Tony filled it up with water, like. But I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know if he ever ran again, but never mind. At least he had a go. But yeah, okay. Only 2-wheel drive this side, mate. But she glods up the hill nice and gently. She goes all right, you know. But I got the double batteries on. I got fully charged up, like. Started off about 13, nearly 13 amps, 13 volts, so should last me all day. We're in about 50 whiskies at the moment from the 857, mate. As I say, I got the old car boot Superstar in the front there, ready to go off for the old AM revival. But bloody hell, I tried AM last week for about the first time in about 15 years, mate, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I am, mate. It sounds strange now. We've done it after you've spent many years listening to FM and USB and what have you. But it's still one of the clearest modes of operation, to be fair, I am. Yeah, it'll be interesting a little later on. So I'll be listening at about 12 o'clock. Oh, great stuff. Anyway, Tony, nice to contact you, mate. As I say, we've only just set up and you're our first contact. So we're just thawing our fingers out from putting the antenna up. So I think I'm going to get the flask out and have myself a cup of tea. And listen out for the other chaps whom coming up here as well there, okay?
Yeah, no problem, mate. Well, I got a friend coming up at sort of midday, 1 o'clock, and there's a little bit of sort of, I don't know how to describe it like, but sort of pirate FM is the best way. And I don't mean on here, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to listen out for him and a few other stations. So good luck, mate. We'll be calling out on 555 and maybe get a few posts on the message board on the cluster. And this is where I usually sit anyway. So when you get bored and you've had a cup of tea and spoke to a million stations, mate, pop down here and give me a call. We're going to try sort of 515. Maybe a few calls on 285 there, the old 26285. Remember that one? But we'll see what happens. But alright, mate, cheers a bit. Thanks for the call. I'll try and change the antenna later. If the wind calms down a bit, I'll put the wire beam up, and that's the flat side. So if you go on the buddy pole, you know, we'll be able to see it working. We can swing away from each other and swing towards each other and play around. Mate, I'll try and give you a report on that. But apart from that, I'll catch you a bit later, Jez. Cheers to Dave there in the van, and all the best. Cheers and beers. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yep, cheers for the contact, Tony. You have a good day, mate, and no doubt we'll speak to you again sometime during the morning or early afternoon. There will be some videos posted a little later on. Dave's got his camcorder ready for YouTube, so expect some videos, mate, and I'll post a link on the TM website. Catch you later, Tony. Best 73s, good DX, mate.
Alright, mate, cheers a bit. Yeah, I think I got a friend on the side there,